Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So today I have an unboxing, if you like those sort of things. Now this is from the Spinrite yarn factory that's based in Canada. Now a lot of you are going to want to order the yarn that I'm about ready to show you because it's very, very cheap. They're having a tent sale. Now, it started on October 1st and it ends on October 31st. So it's still going on as today. Making this video is 10/14. So it's still going on for another couple weeks. And it looks like they still have a lot of stuff that they need to get rid of. But the thing is about the Spinrite factory is you cannot order online. They don't have a place that you can put stuff in your cart and order. You have to call in your order or email them your order. Okay, so what I did, I have ordered, this is I think the third time that I have ordered from them. I emailed them my order and it took them like a day or two to get back with me with my total plus shipping, and then I just called them back and gave them my credit card number over the phone. They're super nice people there. I never had a problem with them. I bought a lot of stuff off of them last year. They had a big Black Friday sale. Never had a problem with them at all. And they have some really cheap yarn. I think, I'm not certain because I'm not from Canada, but I'm wearing my Canada shirt today though, that one my Canadian friends gave me. I think it's just a smaller company. So I don't think they have tons of employees or anything. I think it's just a smaller yarn company. But from my experience, from the few times that I'd ordered from, no problem whatsoever. And it took it 10 days from the day I ordered it, 10 days to get on my door. So from Canada to Illinois, 10 days. Now, I can't tell you what my shipping price was. I couldn't find it anywhere on my tag. But I can tell you that I got, I don't know. I'll have to count it all up. Way over 200 skeins of yarn. I can't remember. I think they averaged like 72 cents a piece. Once you bundle it all together and you average it out. But I'm going to show you. Now, when you go on their site and you look at the yarn, their flyer. It's called their truckload sale. What it is, it'll say like $5 for three balls of yarn, or $3 for three balls of yarn. It's the bag. You're buying the bag for $3 of 3, or the bag of 3 for $5, or the bag of 5 for $5. Okay, and that is Canadian prices on their website. So if you're in the U.S., it's actually cheaper than what it says. So I'll go over with you what I got real quick, and then in my experience, you probably want to order quickly after this video. So that way you get what they got. So sometimes, I don't know, because this stuff is pretty cheap. And it's name brand yarn. I mean, it's Spinrite, which is like Yarn Inspirations. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you what I got then. So the first thing I got was, this is, now they have a lot, they have more than what I got. I did not get everything that's on their site. I just got some of the stuff. So this is Bernat Dimensions. This is something that I got. Now these run on their flyer. You'll see $3. It'll say three packs, 3 in a bag for $2. Okay, so that's Canadian. So I got 3 balls, 1 bag of 3 for $1.51 US. That's what I paid for it. So, and they have, it's just like they have different colors until they sell out. When they sell out, they're gone. So this is Bernat Dimensions, in case you've never heard of it. It's pretty cool. I like it. I've had it before. It's a bulky 5, and it's an acrylic wool blend, and there's 160 yards per ball. Yeah, I like the dimensions. Like I said, I've had it before, so I knew what it was already. But on their site, it'll say 3 per bag for $2. But in the US, you're getting 3 per bag for $1.51 US. Okay? And so I got all the colors of that they had. So they had this green one. Sorry about that. 3 yellow. I got 1 bag of each color. Of course, I should have probably got more. Probably going to be out soon now. But they had, ooh, that purple's pretty. This is the Bernat Dimensions. Pretty pink. Okay, I think that's all of them that I got. Okay, this is Bernat Sheepish. Now, I've never had this before, but it looked like a type of roving yarn. So, and I like those type of yarns, you know, kind of like Unforgettable and stuff. Now, when you go to their site, the Bernat Sheepish says $3 a bag, and there's 3 skeins per bag. So that's actually US $2.27 I paid for 3 balls of yarn. Oh yeah. It's just like I thought it would be. That's the Sheepish, Bernat Sheepish stripes. It's just like it's like a roving yarn. Reminds me of a little bit of scarfy yarn, I guess. It's a medium weight number 4. It's an acrylic wool blend. Approximately 137 yards per ball. So I paid, remember, $2.27 for a 3-pack. So three of these. So I got that color. I got 1 of every color of them that they had. These have more in them. The solids have more than the stripes. This yardage wise, these have 167 yards. Pumpkin color. Looks like a Granny Smith apple color. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. This would be, oh, I like that one. I'm going to have to get some more of this before I put this video on. Because, like I said, in my experience, when I put a video on a cheap yarn, I don't get it anymore. No, I'm not going to get no more. I have plenty. But that brown one was really pretty too. And like I said, you can't beat it. Here's some more of it. I just got 1 of every color of that brand that they had. I bought a bag of every color. And then they had Caron Simply Soft. We're all familiar with Caron Simply Soft. So on their site, it'll say 3 skeins per bag for $5 Canadian. But if you're in the US, you're paying $3.78 per bag. So $3.78 for 3 skeins of yarn of Caron Simply Soft. That's a deal. That's a deal. You gotta admit it. That's a deal. We all know what Caron Simply Soft is. Well, most of us are pretty familiar with it. The Caron Simply Soft. It's a medium weight 4, 315 yards. So $3.78 for 3 of them. That's some cheap Caron. So I got all of the colors of that. They had that green, this super duper yellow. I think I have some of that here. Lemonade. I might have that too. And this one is Forest Floor. That's pretty. Dark green. And orange. Alright. Let me see what I got in this other box here. I got a big box over here that I haven't even opened yet. Isn't it fun to get cheap yarn? I like to find deals on yarn and show you guys. Hopefully, you know, you guys can take advantage of it. Okay. This is Patons Uplands. I have some of this here, and I really, really like it. I already knew what it was like. It's a type of roving yarn also. And it kind of goes from thick to thin. So the Uplands, if you look on their site, it's going to say 6 balls for $8. But if you're in the US, you're paying 6 balls for $6.05. So I got these for just about $1 a ball. It's a bulky 5. I believe it's a wool acrylic blend. Yep. So there's those, which I said that I bought those last year. They're pretty here. They had another color that I have both of those colors here already, but oh, I'd never seen this color before. This one was new to me. Ain't that pretty? I like that blue and brown. That's probably my favorite one now. That's the only 3 colors of this that they had. Nice. I like it. So far, so good, huh? Okay, let's see what else I got. I don't know. I might have seen this before. I don't think I have any here. This is a Patons Decor. It has to have some wool in it. It smells like it's got wool in it. It does. It's an acrylic wool blend. 208 yards. It's a bulky, or a medium weight 4. It's like a honey color. Isn't that pretty? Now, this was the only color of this that they had. But on their site, it'll say a bag of 6 is $6 Canadian. In the U.S., I paid $4.54 for 6 balls of this. That's cheap. That's some cheap yarn. Man. And it's nice yarn. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the yarn at all. It's not messed up or anything. It's all name brand yarn. I like that one. I got 2 bags of that. I like that decor. That's nice. That'll make a pretty sweater, I think. I might do that with that. I got plenty there to make a sweater. I like that one. Alright. Patons Lace. I have this here too. So I'm familiar with this. On their site, it says that 6 of them, 6-pack is 10 Canadian, which actually is $7.56 US for 6 balls of the Patons Lace. I like Patons Lace. I do have some here. Like I said, it is a thinner weight yarn. It's a number 2 weight, but it does make beautiful shawls and stuff. Now there's almost 500 yards per ball, and it is an acrylic wool blend, if I believe. Acrylic mohair wool blend. But like I said, I have some of this here, so I already knew that I liked it. So they have this pretty gray. Remember, I paid US $7.56 for 6 balls, so just not much over $1 ball. And then, oh, they have this really pretty blue one. I don't have this one here. Ain't that pretty? I think this one was called Porcelain. Yep, that's the color of it. And then, this one I got last year from them. And then they also have a dark brown, but I have a bunch of that here, so I didn't get any more of it. But this one's got sequins in it. I love sequins yarn. Ain't that pretty? They have a dark brown on their site also that has sequins in it. It's gorgeous. But like I said, I have a bunch of it here from last year, from Black Friday. They're Black Friday style. I haven't used it yet, so I didn't get any more of that. That is gorgeous. This might have a little less yardage since it has sequins. It does. The ones with sequins has 344 yards. It's still a good deal. Gosh, that's pretty. Love it. Okay. Let's see. And then I got this last year also. Patons Venus yarn. On their site, it says 6 skeins are in a bag for $6.25. So that'd be Canadian. So US, I paid $4.72 for 6 balls of yarn of the Patons Venus, which I like it. It's kind of a wavy, thin, thick, wavy yarn. I don't know. Not everybody likes that type of yarn, but I have no problem with it. I like it. It is a medium weight number 4. A little bit smaller skeins. 133 yards per skein. But 6 in a pack, and US you're paying $4.72. Remember though, if you are from Canada, you'll have to pay the Canadian prices that it shows on their website. I don't know if they ship anywhere other than Canada in the US. That would be something you would have to ask them. I'm not certain on that. But I got every color they had of the Venus. pretty happy with my haul because I got a lot of yarn. Like I said, it averaged out to around 70-some cents a ball once I totaled up how many balls I got and then divided it on how much I paid. Pretty purple. So that was the Venus. Oh, there's more. I didn't know there was that many colors. Yellow and orange. Alright, alright. So I got a little bit more left here. Let's see. This is their tent cell worsted yarn. So I would assume that this is probably like their Red Heart, maybe like Red Heart Super Saver or something. I don't know. Yeah, it feels like Red Heart Super Saver. It's just a 100% acrylic, medium 4-weight yarn. And there are 426 yards, and these, when you look on their site, will say a bag of 3 is $5, but in the US, a bag of 3 cost me $3.78 for 3 of these at 426 yards each. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, I think that's killer deal. So I got every color they had in that. But like I said, this is super similar to Red Heart Super Saver. And they had a bunch of different colors in that. Now, they had a lot of other yarn. That's all the yarn I got. They had a lot of other yarn too on that side. They had what was here's some more of it. They have what, like these, it's called their tent cell monster balls, which I wish I would have got them at the time. I didn't think about it getting them for some reason, but if you look on their site, the monster balls have 2,024 yards of, I would assume it's just this worsted 4-weight like this. And it will say $8, but it's only $6.05 US. $6.05 for a monster ball of yarn of 2,024 yards. That's a killer deal, I think. So, I think I did pretty good. I'm happy with everything that I got. Now, if you guys do go to their site, remember you cannot order online. You have to call them. So I think your best bet would be to call them. I think it's on their site. They're open 9 to 5, but I don't know what time zone that is. You would have to look. But I'm not affiliated with them at all. I bought all this myself. You know, I don't get paid if you buy their yarn or anything. I'm just telling you about this is a really good sale. A lot of people were telling me that you can't buy yarn from the Spinrite factory, which I knew was just untrue because I've bought from them a couple times before. You just can't buy online. You have to call them and tell them what you want because their website isn't set up for sales. It's only set up to show you their flyers and stuff. So, I'll put a link to their website in the comment section and in the description box. Your best bet, I mean, you can email them. Like I said, it did take them a day or so to get back to me with the total. So when I emailed them, they added this all up. I don't know what the shipping was. I think it goes by how much you get, how much it weighs or whatever. But still, combined with shipping, it was still, I don't know, 70-some cents a skein is what I paid average with all this. And that was with shipping. So, but anyways, when they call you and tell you, or you place your order over the phone and they tell you your total, they're going to tell you the total in Canadian dollars, okay? So you can figure it up real quick if you want on your phone what it will be in US. But once you use your credit or debit card, it will convert it to US dollars for you. So they told me my total, and when I don't even know what it was, the total. And then I just went ahead and gave them my credit card information, and then whenever the credit card, it came through on my credit card, it was actually like $50-some cheaper because it converted it to US dollars. So when they give you a total, if you're in the US, remember when they give you a total, that's Canadian dollars. And if you want to know, you'll have to figure it out how much it is on, you know, look it up on the internet or whatever. But if you're in Canada, you have to go by the prices on their website. But that's it. Just remember, no, you know, no, there's no orders on their website. You can't do that. You have to call them the old-fashioned way and tell them. But it's worth it. And I don't really think 10 days was that bad. I expected actually a little bit longer. And I think last year it might have been even a little bit. Nah, it might have been about the same last time I ordered, because they have a really good sale on Black Friday too. So I didn't open it like last year and tell anybody about it, but this year I'm like, I'm going to tell you guys. So if you guys want this, I'd get in on it, because it's only while supplies last, and I don't think they last too long. So that's my unboxing. I'm happy with everything I got. And thank you, Spinrite. I know you probably don't see this video, but you're always, you know, I've dealt with you before. I'm sure you don't remember, but they're always nice on the phone, super nice people. So I can't complain. Super cheap yarn too. Thanks everybody for watching. Go check out their flyer. Okay, link below. Bye bye.